letting you know, these aren't your typical department store prices, honey. These are exclusive pieces, not for everyone. Thought you should be aware. You know, we had a trunk show here just last week. All the top designers, these pieces are practically runway quality. Limited edition, too. Not the kind of thing you'll find anywhere else.
That's it, you're fired. Pack your things and go.
Please, you can't fire me. I have a baby at home. I'm all she has.
What is happening here? Why are we serving someone who clearly can't pay? This isn't charity. We have paying customers to tend to.
I'm so sorry for the wait, ma'am.
It's quite all right, dear. It's busy today, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your patience.
Emily, why was this customer left waiting?
This is unacceptable.
I apologize, sir. We were short-staffed and I was attending to another table.
Excuses, Emily, all right? This isn't the first time. You need to manage your time better. Such carelessness reflects poorly on our establishment.
Excuse me, sir, if I may. Emily was very gracious when she arrived, and the delay wasn't an issue for me.
I appreciate your input, ma'am, but we have standards to uphold.
I understand, but publicly reprimanding your staff in front of customers isn't professional either. Everyone's working hard. A little understanding goes a long way.
Ma'am, I don't come to your work and tell you how to do your job, so please, let me do mine.
No more mistakes, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Tell me, does your manager always speak to you and the other staff like that?
Well, he can be quite demanding. He has high standards, which is good for business, but sometimes it feels like a bit much.
I've seen my fair share of tough bosses in my time. It's important to have high standards, but respect and kindness should never be compromised. Have you spoken to him about how this makes you feel?
No, I haven't. It's a bit intimidating and I need this job, but I try not to let it get to me.
It's a tough position to be in. I understand. Just remember, your well-being is important too. A job shouldn't cost you your peace of mind.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Now, can I get you started with something to drink?
Yes, dear. I'll have sparkling water.
Sure thing. I'll have that right out for you.
Emily! What is this clumsy mess? Can't you do anything right?
I'm so sorry. It was just an accident. I'll fix it right away.
An accident? This is sheer incompetence. You're slowing down the entire operation. Do you realize how much your carelessness costs us?
Please, I didn't mean to. It won't happen again.
You're right. It won't, because if it does, you're out of here. This kitchen runs on efficiency and precision. I cannot babysit every employee who can't handle the heat.
Understood. I'll be more.
You know what, just get it right, Emily. Or find another place to make your mistakes.
Here is your water, ma'am. Oh. I'm so sorry.
It's quite all right, dear. Accidents happen. Don't fret about it.
It's only sparkling water, so I'm sure there won't be any major damage.
That's correct. It's no big deal at all.
Emily! You know what? That is it. You're spilling in the kitchen and now you're spilling on our guests? That's it, you're fired. Pack your things and go.
Please, you can't fire me. I have a baby at home. I'm all she has. I need this job to provide for her.
Oh, baby at home? Yeah, that's your problem, not mine. This is a business, not a charity. Your personal life is irrelevant.
I understand I made a mistake, but everyone deserves a second chance. I'm begging you.
Begging? That's pathetic. It's not my fault you can't manage your responsibilities. If you can't handle the job, you don't deserve to be here.
I promise I can do better. I just need this job, please.
Better? All right, I doubt that. You're more trouble than you're worth. Pack your things and get out. There are plenty of people who can replace you.
Now hold on a minute. You will not fire this woman today.
Hey, who the hell are you to tell me how to manage my staff? You know what, lady? I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Food is on the house, but I want you out of here.
I'm not going anywhere. I am Miranda Clarkson, CEO of Clarkson Bistro Chains. I've been visiting various locations incognito to understand our operations better. And I've seen enough today. Your management style is unacceptable. It's oppressive, not motivational. We value respect and encouragement in our company, not fear and belittlement. You are relieved of your duties effective immediately. We will have someone from corporate come in to manage while we find a replacement.
You know, fine. This place has terrible food anyway, and there's rats in the back. That's right, everybody. There's rats in here.
And you, dear, will keep your job. I will personally oversee your training, and we will implement a more supportive management style here. Accidents happen, but it's how we handle them that defines us.
Oh my goodness, that was so awesome. I can't begin to thank you enough.
No need to thank me. Let's work together to make this a welcoming place, both for our customers and for each other.
Absolutely.
Well, well, well. What brings you in today?
I think just browsing for now.
Browsing. Ah. Well, you know, we do carry some very high-end pieces. Might be a little overwhelming for some people.
I think I can manage.
Just letting you know, these aren't your typical department store prices, honey. These are exclusive pieces, not for everyone. Thought you should be aware. You know, we had a trunk show here just last week. All the top designers, these pieces are practically runway quality. Limited edition, too. Not the kind of thing you'll find anywhere else.
That's great. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Oh, really? Interesting. That one? It's by Valentino Rossi. Italian, obviously. Very exclusive. Only about 5 of those were made.
It's beautiful.
It's about $2,500, just so you know.
I know.
You know, I have to say, we don't usually see people browsing like this. Most of our regulars come in knowing exactly what they want. Just a different kind of clientele, I guess.
I take my time when I shop. I like to explore my options.
Oh, I see. Sure. Makes sense, I guess. But, exploring options is one thing, buying's another. Some people get a little carried away, trying on things, and then they can't afford it.
Are you suggesting I can't afford these clothes?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just, you know, making sure everything's clear. Wouldn't want any misunderstandings. It's just, well, we've had issues in the past, you know, with certain customers trying things on and, well, not following through. I just want to make sure that you're aware of our policies.
Right.
Before you head in there, I should mention, we have a bit of a policy here.
A policy?
Yeah, you know, just a little thing. We ask that customers prepay before they try on certain high-end items, just to, you know, protect the merchandise.
Prepay for trying on clothes? I've never heard of that.
Oh, it's standard practice in boutiques like this one. We just like to be careful, you know. Some of these items are worth thousands of dollars. It's just a safeguard. Keeps everything nice and tidy.
That's ridiculous. I've shopped in high-end stores before. This is not a thing.
Well, maybe you just haven't shopped at boutiques like this. We cater to a different clientele.
I understand exactly what's happening here. And no, I'm not going to prepay to try on clothes. That's not how this works.
Well, I'm afraid it's how we work. It's store policy, non-negotiable. We wouldn't want to run into any issues now, would we?
There won't be any issues if you let me try on the clothes like you do for everyone else. What, you think I'm going to walk out of here with your merchandise? Is that it?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to.
Fine, whatever. Go ahead, try them on. Miss, you forgot something.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even realize I left it behind.
I figured as much. Don't want to lose track of something so important now, do we?
Definitely not. Thanks again.
Of course. Of course, you know, it's funny though. Some people come in here thinking they're ready to splurge and then, oops, a little mistake. Or there. You'd be surprised how often we catch things like missing items or, you know, things that ended up where they shouldn't be.
What exactly are you getting at?
Oh, nothing. Just making conversation. We've had a few issues lately, that's all. Security's tighter than it used to be. Can't be too careful, you know?
I don't think I'm the one you need to be careful about.
I'm sure everything's fine. But, you wouldn't mind checking, right? You know, just in case.
Check what?
Oh, nothing. Your purse, maybe. Just to, you know, put my mind at ease. I'd hate for anything to get misplaced.
What is this?
Oh, dear, that's not yours?
No, it's not. What the hell is this doing in my purse?
Well, I couldn't say. Looks like you might have wanted to take something for free.
I didn't touch this. You know I didn't. You put this in my purse.
Oh, now, that's a serious accusation, especially the more plausible explanation is that you're a thief.
No. You're trying to set me up.
Set you up? Oh, honey, I would never. But, you know, it'd be such a shame if this misunderstanding turned into something more serious. I think it might be time to get the police involved.
Whoa. Okay, what's going on here? What's with all the shouting?
Tom, thank goodness you're here. I just caught this woman trying to steal one of our designer wallets. It was in her purse. I found it. She was about to walk out without it.
That is not true. She put it in my purse. I didn't touch this. This is some kind of setup.
Wait, okay, hold on. Slow down. Janet, you were saying you found a wallet in her purse?
Exactly. Right in her purse. I handed it back to her, being polite and all, and guess what's inside? Our most expensive designer wallet. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's pretty obvious what's going on here. People like her are all the same.
This is insane. Why would I steal a wallet when I'm about to spend hundreds of dollars on clothes? Does that even make sense?
Oh, okay. Everyone, just calm down for a second. Let me see the purse, please.
See? Right there. Proof. Tom, we can't let something like this slide. You've got to do something.
You've got to be kidding me. I didn't touch that thing. She's been following me around this entire time, making snide comments, and now this? You can't seriously believe her.
Miss, are you sure this didn't end up in your purse somehow? Maybe by accident?
No, I didn't touch it. I know exactly what's going on here. She's trying to make me look like a thief. She's been hostile since I walked in the door. This isn't about some wallet. This is about her thinking I don't belong in this store.
Oh, please. Don't even try to pull the victim card now. We all know what happened here. You can't just walk in here thinking that you can take whatever you want and then cry when you get caught. It doesn't work like that.
Okay, Janet, you have to stop right now.
What? I'm just saying what everyone's thinking.
No, you're not. And this ends here.
Wait, what? What is that?
This is a little insurance policy, Janet.
What are you talking about? What is that? Why is it in her purse?
Well, Janet, the truth is Lily and I, we've known each other for a long time. And after another customer complained about you last week, we decided to set up a little test just to see how things went. And turns out, you failed.
Wait, hold on, Tom. You're not saying what I think you're saying. You and her? You set this up to catch me? What the hell?
That's exactly what we're saying. Now we got it all on tape. Every little thing you said, every time you followed me, all the disgusting comments you made, and this pathetic attempt to set me up, it's all right here.
This is a joke. You can't be serious now. You're gonna believe her over me? I've been working here for years. I've never done anything wrong. I was just doing my job. This is entrapment or whatever you want to call it.
Janet, I didn't want to believe it either, okay? But after that complaint last week, it was too much to ignore. And now this, you're out of line. We have a zero tolerance policy for this kind of behavior.
Zero tolerance? Tom, come on. I didn't do anything wrong. You're just gonna fire me over this because of her?
Janet, it's not just because of Lily, all right? It's because of what you've been doing. It's the way you treat people. I've ignored it for too long, but now I can't. We're done here, and you're fired.
Fired. Fired? You can't be serious. I've been here for years. I've put in more work than anyone else. You're gonna throw me out over this?
You're being thrown out because you're a racist, Janet. Because you thought you could treat people like me any way you wanted to and get away with it. But not today.
I am not racist. I was just doing my job. I don't care who comes in here. I treat everyone the same.
See, that's the problem, Janet. You don't treat everybody the same. And now it's caught up with you. Pack up your things and leave.
But Tom,
No, enough. It's over. Get your things and get out of here.
You'll regret this, Tom. You'll regret this. I was the best thing that ever happened to this store.
Yeah, goodbye, Janet. I'm so sorry about that, Lily. I should have done something sooner. I just didn't know it was this bad.
It's all right, Tom. I'm just glad you stepped up when it mattered.
Of course. We can't let that kind of behavior happen here, and I'll make sure it never does again.
I appreciate that. Looks like our little plan worked out after all.
We make a pretty good team.
Hi, welcome to Garden Spring. It's pretty busy today, but it looks like you found a great spot. What can I get started for you? Maybe a drink to kick things off?
Thanks. Actually, I was wondering, this might sound a bit odd, but do you have any leftovers? Maybe something that's about to be thrown out? And some water would be great. I'm not really in a position to pay for a meal right now. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. Don't you worry about that. Everyone deserves a good meal, no matter what. How about I get you our daily special? It's on the house. We got a really nice hearty chicken soup today, and I'll bring you some bread and butter to go with it. How does that sound?
Really? You do that for me? That is incredibly kind. Thank you so much. I can't remember the last time someone offered me something so generous.
It's absolutely no problem. We're all part of the same community here. Let me just go and put that order in for you. And how about a cup of coffee to warm you up? It's a bit chilly outside.
A cup of coffee would be incredible. You sure that's not too much trouble? I really was just looking for anything the restaurant didn't want.
It's no trouble at all. We always want to make sure we take care of our customers.
It's been a while since I've been seen as a customer and not as a nuisance. It's nice. Thank you. What was your name?
It's Tammy. And you are?
Michael. It's very nice to meet you, Tammy. And thanks again for the generosity.
Of course. It's very nice to meet you, Michael. Here, let me get you some napkins and some cutlery first.
What is happening here? Why are we serving someone who clearly can't pay? This isn't charity. We have paying customers to tend to.
Lisa, this gentleman was just asking for some leftovers. I offered to cover a meal for him. It's really not a big deal. We throw out more food at the end of the day anyways. And I can cover the cost if it's such a problem.
It's the principle, Tammy. If we start doing this, word gets out, and before you know it, we'll have a line outside our door. We're running a business, not a soup kitchen.
But Lisa, Michael needs our help. It's so cold out, the least we can do is get him a meal, right?
Absolutely not. You feed a stray cat, it comes back. And the same for homeless people. It's time to go.
I really didn't mean to cause any trouble. I understand your concerns. I'll leave. Thank you for wanting to help, Tammy. It meant a lot.
Yeah, look, save the pleasantries. We have a reputation to maintain, and frankly, we can't start bending the rules for every sad story that walks in this door.
But Lisa, isn't there something to be said for kindness? For community? I mean, what if we were in his shoes?
Kindness doesn't pay the bills, Tammy. It's a tough world out there, and it's not our job to fix it. Look, Tammy, I need you to focus on real customers. And you. Sorry, but you need to leave. Now.
I'm so sorry about this, Michael. I really am. If you want, you can still use the restroom. It's just right around the corner to your left.
Thanks, Tammy. I really appreciate it. You were very kind.
God, unbelievable. And make it quick. Faster. This is exactly what I was talking about, Tammy. We can't start making exceptions. It's bad for business, and it's bad for our image. And frankly, it's not fair to our paying customers.
Lisa, what is the harm in showing a little humanity? The world is harsh enough as it is. If we have a means to help someone in need, shouldn't we? Isn't that worth more than just profits?
You're not seeing the bigger picture, are you? It's not just about one person. It sets a precedent, Tammy. Next thing we know, we'll be overrun by homeless people. I mean, we have to think about the restaurant first.
I couldn't help but overhear. I really didn't mean to cause any of this. I was just leaving.
Why are you still here? See, this is exactly what I mean. You give them an inch, and they take a whole mile.
Lisa, it's enough. He was just using the bathroom. You're making this way more than it has to be.
Yeah? And what was he doing in the restroom, huh? Or what if he stole something while we weren't looking?
I'm sure he didn't. Why can't we just extend some basic kindness?
This is about principle, about policy. And you, Tammy, you directly disobeyed a direct order from your manager. That's not something that I'm just going to overlook.
I assure you, I haven't taken anything. I just needed to use the restroom, that's all. There's no need for anyone to lose their job over this.
Your assurance means very little to me. Tammy, I'm sorry, but this is the last straw. You've shown that you cannot follow simple instructions, and I have no choice. Today is your last day.
You can't be serious over this. Lisa, please, let's just talk about it.
No! There is nothing to discuss. You've made your choice, and now you have to live with it. All of the consequences of it.
This isn't right. Tammy was just trying to be kind. She shouldn't be punished.
And you shouldn't be here. I've been more than patient with you, but now I'm going to have to insist you leave. And I mean leave now, or I will call security.
I'm so sorry you had to be caught up in this. This really isn't what we're about.
It's not your fault, Tammy. You did what you thought was right. I'm sorry it had to come to this.
Enough talking. This is over. Tammy, finish the day and then clear out your locker. And you, get out before I call the cops.
I hope you're happy, Lisa. There's right and there's wrong. Today, you chose wrong.
I did what was necessary for this business, including firing you. Now, in time, you'll see that I was right. What do you think you're doing back here? I thought I made it clear earlier that you are not welcome in this establishment. Just because you've changed into a blazer doesn't make you more welcome here.
Good evening, Lisa. I believe there's been a bit of a misunderstanding. You see, I'm not exactly who you think I am.
Michael? Is that really you? You look completely different.
What's going on?
Yes, Tammy, it's me. And you're right, Lisa. I wasn't completely honest about my situation earlier today.
Oh, well, should I guess? I mean, Are you going to tell us you're some kind of secret millionaire or something? Please, I'm not in the mood for those kind of stories right now.
I'm not a millionaire, no, but I am the CEO of this restaurant chain. Yeah. And before you ask for proof, I can tell you about the upcoming promotional event that hasn't even been announced yet, the secret ingredient in our special sauce, and oh, yeah, the code to the office safe. Would you like me to continue?
That could be public knowledge, maybe. I mean, you're gonna need to do better than that to prove who you are.
Would you like me to call the regional manager, or perhaps you'd prefer I bring up the quarterly reports, only accessible to a handful of people?
You're really the CEO? But why? Why come here like this?
Because once upon a time, I was homeless, and I know what it's like to be on the other side of that glass door looking in, hungry and ignored. I built this company with a commitment to treat people with respect, dignity, and kindness, no matter what their situation. And today, I was testing whether or not that commitment was being upheld here.
Gosh, this is unexpected. I mean, I promise, Michael, I was only doing what I thought was best for this business.
And in doing so, you showed a complete disregard for the core values of this company. Treating people with respect and kindness is the foundation of our business, not an afterthought.
I absolutely understand. I didn't realize
It's not about realizing, Lisa. It's about embodying those values. And unfortunately, you've shown that you're not capable of that. I have no choice but to let you go. This is not just for today's incident, but for failing to embody the ethos this company stands for.
Let me go? Are you serious?
Dead serious. You can leave now, Lisa. Thank you for your time, but your prejudice, it's not welcome here.
I cannot believe this.
Tammy, your actions today exemplified everything this company stands for. You showed compassion and kindness in the face of adversity. That's the kind of leadership we need. How would you feel about taking over as the manager here?
Me? Manager? But I don't know what to say. Are you sure?
Absolutely. It's people like you who make this company what it is. We'll provide you with all the training and support you need. What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, yes, of course. Thank you, Michael. I promise I won't let you down.
I know you won't, Tammy. Let's make sure this restaurant becomes a place that truly welcomes everyone. A place we can all be proud of.
You wouldn't believe how seamless this has been. I'm in, and not a single soul has guessed who I am. It's the perfect vantage point to see how our policies play out in real life, how the staff copes with the pressure, and what our customers truly experience. I'll be able to gather invaluable insights firsthand.
Ah, you must be Carly, the latest addition to our team. Welcome, welcome. I'm Kelly, the manager of this fine establishment. It's great to finally meet you.
Thank you so much, Kelly. I'm really excited to be here. I've heard great things about this place, and I'm eager to learn all there is to be a part of it.
Well, you've come to the right spot if you're looking to learn, that's for sure. Though I'll tell you straight up, it's not all roses and sunshine here. This job, it's definitely a grind, but it's honest work, and I mean, you know, pays the bills.
I'm ready for it. I believe that every job is a learning opportunity. Plus, getting to know the customers and ensuring they have a great experience is something I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, the customers. I mean, you'll meet all sorts, the good, the bad, the downright bizarre, but here's a little piece of advice. Focus on the upsell. You see, the more expensive the dish, the higher the bill, the bigger your tips are. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's those tips that make this job worth it.
I see. I hadn't thought about it quite like that, but it makes sense. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Here, let me show you the ropes. Okay, so this menu here, we have this section right there where we have our high ticket items. We've got seafood, steak, specials of the day. Okay, so always suggest these first. And the drinks, do not let them settle for tap water. Recommend like a wine pairing, maybe a cocktail or two. It's about maximizing the check. That's the game.
Got it. Maximize the check. I can do that.
It's really not that hard. A lot of times, honestly, everything just sells it themselves. Everyone's really happy with the food here.
I see. I've heard great things about this place, so I'm sure the clientele is equally great.
Just remember, we're not here to change the world. We're here to make it through the day and pocket what we can along the way. And I'll tell you a little secret. Corporate, the executives, I mean, they're raking it in hand and fist. And why shouldn't we get our cut?
Right. Our share. Well, I appreciate the honesty and the advice, Kelly. I'll do my best.
That's the spirit. Okay, so I'll leave you to it and start with the reception area. Maybe, greet the customers, make them feel special and welcome and all that, But remember, upsell, 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 upsell. I'll check on you in a little bit, see how you're holding up.
Whew. Whew.
Welcome. It's great to see you. Can I start you off with something to drink, perhaps some water, something else from our menu?
Just some water, please. And if it's not too much trouble, maybe whatever leftovers you have. I forgot my wallet. I don't have much money on me.
You know what? Don't worry about the money. Let me get you that water and I'll see what I can do about getting you a proper meal. No one should have to settle for leftovers, not on my watch.
Really? You do that for me? No, it's been a long, long time since anyone's offered me anything like that. I don't know what to say, except thank you, of course.
There's no need to thank me. It's what we should do for each other, right? Tell me, any preferences, anything you've been craving?
Shoot, I can't remember the last time I had a choice. But let me see, if it's not too much to ask, maybe something warm. All right, it's been awful cold out there.
Of course, something warm it is. How about our soup of the day and a sandwich? Could be nice and hearty for a cold day.
Oh, thank you, Lon. That'd be awful good, man.
What do you think you're doing? We don't just give away free meals here. And to him, do you realize what this looks like?
A good deed? I don't think any customer would mind seeing someone in need receive help.
We aren't pressed for more customers. We're pressed for more customers that will pay for the big items. So let me ask you again, what are you doing?
I'm offering a meal to someone in need. It's one meal, Kelly. It's not going to break the bank, but it could make all the difference for him.
It's not about one meal. It's about setting a precedent. Today it's one meal, tomorrow it's 10 meal. Before you know it, we're the local soup kitchen for these types. Not a business. We're here to make money, not give it away.
And we're also part of this community. Helping someone in need is not going to ruin us. If anything, it just shows that we're more than just a business. We have a heart, Kelly, or at least we should.
Heart doesn't pay the bills. You're new here, so I'll let this slide once. But don't make a habit of it. This isn't a charity, it's a restaurant. Now get this homeless bum out of here, or else!
But Kelly, it's about more than just money. It's about humanity. If we lose sight of that, then what's the point of any of this?
This isn't up for debate. End of discussion. You're here to work, not to hand out freebies to every sad thing that walks in here.
All I was trying to do was offer a man who was down on his luck some food.
And that's very noble of you. But we're a business, and if that useless piece of trash wanted food, there's different places he can go to. That isn't an actual establishment. Do not serve him.
Don't worry about her. Let's get you a meal, shall we?
Look, I don't want to cause any trouble for you. You've already done more than enough, clearly.
The only trouble here is a lack of empathy. You're not causing any problems. Everybody deserves kindness, especially when times are tough. I'll be right back. Here's that soup, and I'll go grab your sandwich right now.
Thank you so much.
Carly, what did I say? What are you doing here?
That's enough, Kelly. This isn't just about restaurant policy or profits. It's about basic human decency, which you seem to have forgotten.
Basic human decency? We're a running business here, not a charity. Also, who are you talking to right now? I'm the manager. You're a waitress, remember? Your job is to serve customers who actually pay money, not give away our food to anyone who walks in off the street. And you're supposed to listen to what I say.
And as a part of this business, it's our responsibility to be a positive force in our community. What does it say about us and our brand if we turn away those in need?
It says we're a business that knows how to stay in business. You're new here, Carly. You don't know how things work. This isn't a feel-good movie. It's real life. Real life, we're making money keeps the lights on.
I understand perfectly. But you see, Kelly, I'm not just a waitress. I'm someone who believes in doing the right thing, no matter the cost. And if you can't see the value in that, then maybe you're the one who doesn't understand how things should work.
Should work? Now you're gonna tell me how to run my restaurant? You who've been here, what, a day? You have no idea the pressures, the margins, the daily grind to keep this place afloat.
Actually, I do, Kelly, because I'm not just a waitress. I'm Carly Richardson, the CEO of this restaurant chain. And I've been undercover to see firsthand how our establishments are being run.
CEO? You're kidding, right? You expect me to believe that?
I don't expect you to believe me on my word alone, Kelly. But I do expect you to understand the gravity of your actions. I know about the missed inventory checks, the discrepancies in the cash flow reports from this location, and the consistent complaints about staff treatment. This is the lowest performing restaurant in our chain, and I see now that your leadership is a significant part of that problem.
This is absurd. You can't just waltz in here, pretend to be some waitress, and then claim that you're CEO. That's not how any of this works.
Actually, it is. And as CEO, I have a vision for this company. A vision that includes compassion, community, and respect, alongside profitability. Your approach, your attitude, it's not just harmful to our brand, it's fundamentally against everything we stand for. You're not fit for my company, Kelly.
So what, you're gonna fire me based on this? One little act of charity that I disagreed with?
No, Kelly. I'm letting you go because you've consistently failed to uphold the values and standards of our company. Your dismissal is based on a pattern of behavior that's detrimental to our team, our customers, and our community.
This isn't over. I'll speak to the board, your superiors. You can't just do this.
I am the board, Kelly.
All because I disagreed with you, huh? So much for compassion. You're a hypocrite, you know? You don't even uphold the values that you stand for.
The whole time, all you cared about was money, upselling, and getting customers to spend more money on food.
That's what running a business takes. It's all about maximizing profits.
I'm the final word on this, Kelly, and my decision stands. It's time for you to leave. I am so sorry you had to witness this. That was not okay. Let's get you a hot drink to go with all of this.
Really? Thank you. And thank you not just for the food, but for standing up for what was right.
No, of course. And there's going to be some big changes. This type of stuff cannot fly here. Not on my watch.
Thank you. Head honcho, big boss, Miss Carly Richardson. Do you got a to-go cup?
Got you.
Thank you. Oh.